uncomfortable. My chest is free! Hi guys! So today is going to be a controversial video, kinda, I think, maybe. It shouldn't be, but it kinda is still. And the question is, why I stopped wearing a bra? And the answer is quite simple actually. Because they're uncomfortable. They're really uncomfortable. I just want to shed some light on it and tell you guys that it's not a big deal, because it shouldn't be a big deal. It's boobs. Like half of the population, even more than half of the population, because we have fat guys, have boobs. And we all have nipples, unless you were born without them, which is kind of weird, or if you remove them, which I personally think it's weird, but if you do that, that's fine too. But most of us have nipples, and many of us have boobs, so why do we have to hide them away with these contraptions? So, if you didn't know, this is a bra. It has a little bit of a push-up, but not too much. Do you see this part? Do you see this round part at the bottom? Do you see this part that doesn't move? Do you want to know why? It's got a metal wire in there. You put metal in our clothing? Why? Why? Don't tell me that you think that bras are comfortable. Okay, maybe if you're very large chested, you need to wear a bra, but I'm definitely not. For a long time I did wear those really heavily padded bras that make your bra size like 2 or 3 sizes bigger, because I was really unhappy with my boobs. I have a small chest, I know, you don't need to tell me, and I really felt insecure about them, and I'm self-conscious, so I did wear a really padded bra to make my breast look bigger. The reason why I became so very self-conscious is because I was used to now seeing my boobs really big, so when I took off my bra and they were not that big, they seemed very small. Very small, because I was used to these huge balloons on my chest. I hated them, and I wanted to get my boobs done so bad. I even saved up for it. But then I thought that, okay, I'm gonna stop wearing those big bras and see if I get used to my boobs. And I did. And now I really enjoy them. They have a really nice shape. They're kind of pointy, have a this shape, and then rounded at the bottom. I don't know why I'm telling you this, TMI. So I stopped wearing bras, and it's the best decision that I ever made. I'm really comfortable every single day of my life because my chest is free! That was enthusiastic. So yeah, I got rid of this little sucker and I started to go natural. How do I do the nipple situation? How do I cover them up? How do I not show my nipples? I don't. I let them run free. Okay, so my nipples show through my shirt. Maybe I'm horny. Maybe I'm just cold. I'm probably just cold. So yeah, people stare at my chest and stare at my boobs, but I don't really care. Of course, I would like to live in a world where that didn't happen, but it does, and you have to be prepared for that. But you also have to know it's not because it's like, oh my god, nipples, I want to bang you, or it's just because it's not normal to see nipples. That's why people stare. Just like tattoos and piercings and crazy colored hair, people don't usually stare because they think that it's ugly. People usually look at it and stare because it's different and because they're not used to it. I stare at people with tattoos as well, even though I have them. Wearing a bra is the norm, so if you don't and people see your nipples, of course they're gonna look, but they're not gonna think it's bad. I mean, I look at people's nipples as well and be like, oh my god, her nipples are showing. But then again, I'm like, okay, who cares? Nipples, fun. So, here are my nipples. You're welcome. That's what I usually say. It's not really a concern to me. If it is, you have these pasties or something, so it will get like flat. If my nipples get stiff, that's when my boobs look the best. So, but I do have some things that I want to tell you. It's different showing the shape of boobs and the shape of nipples than it is to show your whole boob and your whole nipple. I mean, if you're fine with that, that's totally cool, but some places that's actually illegal, so you might need to cover up, but you don't need to wear a bra. If you're wearing something really see-through like this top right here, your nipples will obviously stick out of it. Under that, you can either wear bandeau, which looks like this. It has no underwire. It's just some fabric covering your breast. This is a lazy one. You can get something that's not as feminine as this if you don't want to. Sports bra looking stuff, but which is not that constricting as a sports bra. Get them everywhere these days. This is from H&M. It's a set in 2. I have made a haul on this. I know society tells you that your boobs need to be perky, round, up there at your chin, or like really perfect. That's fake. That's plastic surgery. Not that that's bad, because I still kind of want plastic surgery. You know, not something that I go around thinking about every single day. Your boobs doesn't have to be perfect. If they're saggy, let them be saggy. If they're non-existent, let them be non-existent. And if you have a really big problem with them, of course you can wear a bra if that's what you want, and you can fix them if you have the money and if you want to go through that. But if you don't, that's totally fine. Just let them hang out. I let them hang out all the time, and people look at them. Strangers don't comment them. That's rude, and most people are good people. It's just like my friends, but not like, oh my god, I can see your boobs. I have been really chatty during this video, and most of it have been nonsense. This is not to be like political, like free the nipple, or what I am trying to convey to you today is this contraption, you don't need it. This torture device, you don't need to have that on every single day. If your nipples are showing like through your clothes, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a slut. It doesn't make you a different person than who you are. I have nipples. Everybody has nipples. It's not a big deal. Can we please just stop making a big deal out of it? The fact that I'm even making this video is making me sick to my stomach, because to me it's really not a big deal. It's not something that I talk about, and it's not something that I mention. It's not something that I think about. It's not something that crosses my mind. I don't wear a bra because I don't need to. They're uncomfortable as fuck, so why should I? That's my stand on the case, and I guess that was all for today. If you also don't wear a bra, put it down below. Tell me. And if you want to stop wearing a bra, just do it. People won't judge you, and if they do, they're bad people, and you need to educate them, like I'm doing right now. If you think that I'm a shitty or slutty person for not wearing a bra, that's on you, not on me. I'm just being me, I'm just being free and myself. You are the judgmental one, and you don't need to be. So, I guess that's all for today, and I see you guys later. Bye guys, love you. Mwah! Bye. It's not something that I think about. It's not the because they're uncomfortable.